Hello, Aquarius. And I go by the name of MikaelaAndromeda. I'm an interpreter of energies, and if these messages resonate with you, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you need to book a personal reading, you can go to unicornfunland.com and book down at the bottom. Follow me on Instagram. My handle is Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop. Come join the Totally Humble Initiate Saints. And also, if you need a prayer request, highpriestessmikaela@gmail.com. I'm here, I'm listening, and I do respond. We're going to go ahead and get into your monthly energies for the month of March 2019. Spirit, what will you have all Aquarius viewers know? We're going to pull 12 cards. We're going to pull 4 cards for every week, and the energies are coming out very quickly for you. There's another one more on top. Interesting. Let's see. Let's get started. The Fool reversed. Okay. Just take the risk. Just take the risk. Just do it. Just do it. There's nothing that can stop you. The only thing that's stopping you is yourself. The only thing that is holding you back is your negative thoughts about the past. And of course, the past is gone. We can't touch the past. You can't see the past. You can't smell it. There's nothing about past risks that you've taken that need to keep you in fear. Okay? Take the risk. It's time, it's actually time for you to jump off the mountain. In the beginning of this month, these synchronicities are going to keep showing up. You're going to be presented with a lot of ideas and a lot of ways to take risks, ways to take calculated risks that will be looking up for you. And it's not going to look like anything that you've seen before. So Spirit's just advising you to just follow those synchronicities and don't be scared. And for some of you, you're not scared. Some of you are just ready to go ahead and do it. And I encourage you, by all means, with the shining of a million suns, to take the risk, because there's something big on the other side for you, Aquarius. Some of you work yourself to exhaustion. Some of you, the work is over, and it's time to step back. It's time to settle down. It's time to put the hammer down. It's time to put that water jug down, Aquarius. Okay? It's time to take the weight of the world off of your shoulders the first week of March. A lot of you have been carrying, I'm seeing like Atlas, carrying the world on your shoulders. And maybe not literally, but it feels like it in your world. You've been supporting other people. You've been making sure that everybody has what they need. You've been putting all your work into your business. You've been putting all your work into spirit even. And a lot of you need to keep doing it. But there's some of you who it's done. You need to just cool back. You need to sit back and see how things are panning out now. It's not even exhaustion at this point. This is tired. And some of you are tired. I'm hearing the song, I'm so tired of being alone. But not just tired of being alone in love situations, but tired of working so much. And you have been putting in necessary work. Okay? So take a step back, especially if you feel like you should. Especially if you keep seeing synchronicities about it. The next step is not like any other. The next step of your life is not like any other, especially this week. There's something very unique that's going to be happening the first week of March for you. Okay? Don't compare that to anything else that you've ever seen in your life before, because it's not the same. It's not the same kind of risk. Okay? This is brand new territory we are walking into. The universe is aligning in a specific kind of way for you, Aquarius. And yes, it's aligning for everybody, but for you, Aquarius, the whole universe is aligning in a specific kind of way. We're walking into your age, into the age of Aquarius. Slowly but surely, it'll happen. but the stars are aligning for you. And I don't just mean in an astrological sense. I mean the stars of the universe are aligning for you. And it's giving you a boost up, and it's giving you a chance to change the planet in a different way. And it's giving you a chance to influence the planet in a different kind of way, in a very satisfying and uplifting kind of way, the kind of way that will give you freedom. Freedom from bounds, freedom from locked doors, freedom from the handcuffs that you've had on for a long time. And it's feeling like a lot of this is going to start this month. It's, for some of you, it's already started. For some of you, it's been going on, I'm seeing, since April 2018, and for some of you since April 2016. You've had these handcuffs on, but now you're walking into some kind of freedom. You're moving into some kind of freedom. Spirit is supporting you in everything that you're doing right now, because it wants you to bring in this new age. It wants you to bring in a new world for yourself initially, but then your self stuff will reverberate throughout the planet and throughout the lives of your friends in particular, and family for somebody. This anxiety is over. The worry is over. The sorrow is over. You've reached the end of it. And this is like literally a turning point. So during the end of the week, during the end of the first week, you may see a large shift in your life. You may see your life like flip upside down. And it may not be in a big way, but it may be some piece of information that comes in that just shifts everything. I'm seeing you in your room crying, beating yourself up about whatever, and then you getting a phone call suddenly. And oh yeah, whoever asked, it is the phone call that you've been waiting for. Okay? Don't hold on to that. What I just said, don't hold on to it. Allow it to be, and allow it to come to you. And allow your feelings to come out. If you are crying, if you are angry, if you are holding a grudge, whatever it is, allow that to be and learn from it. Because as soon as the phone rings, or as soon as you hear that knock on your door, that's how you'll know things are about to change. Even if it's, I'm here to serve you with an eviction notice, that's a blessing. That's a blessing, because it's pushing you in another direction. It's pushing you in a higher direction. It's bringing you more pain so that you can go to a better place. Synchronicity. You got 3 9s here already. 9 of spirit, 9 of air, the mind, 9 of earth. Remember that knock on the door, or that phone call, or even that text message or email that I just told you about? It's bringing this. It's ready to fall from the tree. The fruit is ready to drop. And if I get this symbol with this card very often, it's coming through for you. I'm seeing you like, why is nothing ever working out for me? And then something just falling into your hand, a big a big stack of money. And maybe not literally, maybe for some of you, maybe. I believe in miracles, but for some of you, you're going to just be complaining, and then bam, this fruit drops right into your hand. Juicy, ready to be eaten, already washed off, shining, and full of the love of the universe. Okay? Don't take that for granted, Spirit says. Okay? And also, don't leave Spirit out of it. There's no way you can really do this. The only way you can leave Spirit out of it is if you're just not paying attention to the synchronicities, if you're not following your passion, because this is passion fruit for you, Aquarius. Don't miss the mark. Don't miss the mark by being in your head so much. Try being in your spirit. If you need to be connecting with a fire sign, For some reason, Gemini needed to connect with a fire sign as well. But if you need to connect with a fire sign, go ahead and do that, because they'll give you some kind of insight. They'll give you some kind of passionate and spiritual insight that you really, really need right now, Aquarius. There's so many different ways that the sun can shine. There's so many different angles that the sun can rise at. There are so many different places where you can land. This keeps coming in. Don't take it for granted. Don't take the journey for granted. Okay? And here's a divine order. Ace of fire, 2 of fire. You're literally being divinely guided towards something. And whatever these possibilities you have, these choices that for some of you, they're already laid out in front of you. And for others of you, they're going to start coming up this second week of March. Whatever possibilities are laid out in front of you, try not to take them for granted, because this did come in upside down. And Spirit is saying, don't get so attached to where you want to land right now. Try flying. Try surveying. Try doing a little bit of reconnaissance before you make the decision, before you settle down into duality. Okay? Balance out your spirit and balance out your mind and your thoughts this month, especially during the second week. In order for that decision to be made, in order for one of those possibilities to snap and be like, okay, yes, this is what I should be doing. Lots of fire energy for you. Lots of spirit energy. This totality. So no matter what's going on around you, no matter what fight is going on around you or within you, it's going to free you. That's bringing more freedom. That chaos is bringing more freedom, and you may need to gather hands with the chaos. Some of you need to be reaching out to the chaos and learning from it. This did come in upside down. So for others of you, you're going to find yourself being in the moment somehow. You're going to find yourself being in the moment and finding a moment where you're total, where you feel like you're one with the universe, where you feel like you're one with your career sector. There's somebody keeps asking about their job and their career. The only way that it's going to succeed is if you pay attention to the energy of everything that's happening. Spirit is energy. Fire, that's what I associate it with. Okay? Pay attention to the initial steps that you need to take. Pay attention to all of the possibilities and take stock and balance them in some way. And pay attention to the chaos that's happening outside of you and within you. And then you'll get an answer to that career question that you keep asking. Okay? Choose you. Choose to love yourself. And there are some of you who will be parting with a lover. Parting with a lover for a good reason. Separating for a good reason, because being in separation is not really being in separation, because if you think about it in universal and energetic terms, we are all always connected. It's just in these physical bodies, like it seems like, oh, if he's 100 miles away, then we're not next to each other. Whatever separation is happening is necessary. Some of you separating for good, some of you just separating for a short amount of time. But continue to send that person your love, whoever it is, or whatever it is. Even if you're separating from a job, I'm feeling like some people are separating from a job that they loved very, very much. Either somebody getting fired or somebody just deciding, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this with management anymore. I love my job. I'm good at my job. I'm great at my job. I'm the best at my job. I just got a promotion, but I don't understand why I'm being treated this way. I don't understand why I didn't get the promotion. Some of you, I don't understand why I haven't gotten the raise yet. And I'm seeing you fed up about it. So love yourself. Be okay with separating from this job and just keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward, because you leaving this job or whatever situation is taking you to a better place. It's taking you home. And I'm not saying immediately everything's going to turn into rainbows and butterflies. I'm not talking about that. I mean, as soon as you leave, there's going to be a shift in your whole world that's going to start bringing new stuff in little by little. More changes. This is chaos and change. This is change and chaos. So for some of you, things might be going downhill. Don't be scared of that. And Aquarius, I've always seen Aquarius, you guys are like tough as nails. So even when something does kind of fall down, like, yeah, you get pissed off a little bit, but then you bounce right back. You bounce back. Even if you are holding a grudge, even if you are angry at, you know what, fuck that job, fuck them forever, and you get it tattooed. You get it tattooed on your skin. Fuck that company. Even if you do get it tattooed on your skin, you're able to bounce back. Okay? So this chaos change that's happening, it's only happening for a reason, and this is a circle. And it's a perfect circle for you in particular. It's a perfect circle, because what goes down must come up. What goes down must come up. What goes up must come down. And then what goes down eventually goes back up. And I'm thinking of this in spiritual terms, because when we come down, if we have to put it in directional terms, when we come down from the ether into these bodies, we eventually go back up. So the wheel, it's going to go down, but it's going to go back up again. Okay, so embrace the changes and embrace embrace the chaos. Don't hide, block, or hinder yourself from trusting the universe and from trusting whatever it is that you believe in, whatever spells you're casting, whatever intentions you're putting out there. Know that it's happening. This is upside down for some of you, because some of you, this is where you should be. You should be trusting the universe, falling into love and falling into the pink. But for some of you, you're not. And you're just kind of flailing in this blue. You're flailing in the ocean. You're flailing and kind of stuck in a serene place. It's not necessarily bad or negative, but like you're kind of just stuck in this serene place because you're not trusting, and you're just floating around with no direction. Okay? These changes may bring this, but if you take heed, these changes, if you take heed and pay attention to what you're doing and set your intentions in a specific way, these changes can bring you to a place of trust, to a place of trusting yourself again. Some of you have lost trust in yourself, and it's not easy to recognize that. Who really wants to sit around and say, you know what, yeah, I don't trust myself. Some people can admit it, but you're going to start seeing that you can trust yourself again. Whatever this changes, this is a big thing for you. The third week of March, Aquarius, whatever this big thing that happens. And for some of you, it is kind of negative and it's a turn down, and some of you it's a turn up. Like, again, this can always be completely reversed. Lover coming back in for some of you. The wheel turning in your favor, fortune happening, fortune shining upon you, and you trusting the universe to take all of this fortune and you in a higher direction. It can always go either way, but this third week for you, Aquarius, is detrimental. It's detrimental to your health. For a lot of you, it's detrimental to your physical health, to your mental health, to your spiritual health, to your emotional health. There's some of you who are just damn tired again. Some of you are just damn tired. And some of you who are finally coming upon smooth shores. There's others of you who are heading up this mountain who need to learn from your burdens. And some of you who need to just go ahead and let your burdens go. Learn from your burdens. Let them go, but learn from them. Letting go. This is the end of something, because now we're in the 4th week of March, but this is the end of some kind of process, the end of some kind of progress. There's like all of these cards came in upside down. I'm giving you guys both interpretations, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like the last 8 cards came in completely upside down. And so that's okay, because you're learning. You learn in the upside down. Now I'm thinking of Stranger Things. But if you did watch Stranger Things, you know that when they went into the upside down, spoiler alert, sorry, when they went into the upside down, they did learn. They learned what it was. They learned how the creature worked. And you guys are no strangers to learning. That, like Aquarius, you guys want to learn everything. You want to take everything in. You want to innovate and switch things up and change things around. Okay, so use all of this upside down energy to manifest what you want. And it's like I'm saying it like this because you already know that. Like, you already know that. But there's some emotional letting go that's happening. For some of you, a mental letting go. For some of you are reaching this shore that you've been like in this rowboat. I'm seeing you tired in a rowboat. Your clothes all tattered, but you looking like this, like, I'm going to get there. Keep rowing. And allow these emotions to come out. Allow them to empower you. And if you start feeling powerless in your emotions in March, switch it up. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture and keep going. This is don't postpone. Just keep going. Try not to look at the details too much. Especially if you've been manifesting. There's an interesting video by Abraham and Esther Hicks. I don't remember what video it is, but they're talking about don't be so specific with your manifestation. Sometimes we need to, and sometimes we don't need to be so specific, okay? First and foremost, there's some of you who have been through this darkness and you're finally able to rise. And some of you who are just starting out. You're just starting out as a seed of courage, and there's no seed down there. But I like to imagine that the seed is deep, 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 deep down in there. A seed that has been planted like a long time ago, and it's just starting to bud. So if you find yourself, after you go, after you look at the bigger picture and finally go towards your mental stability, some of you might find yourself in the darkness and not knowing where to go, not knowing how you're going to be replenished. But just know that it will happen. Have the courage and look to the future. Maybe not be so specific about looking to the future, but look to the future. Look to brighter days. Look to darker days if that's what you like. Look to where you want to be. Look to the horizon of the rising sun. And look, this is right beneath it. This is how it looks on my table. Look to the horizon of the rising sun. You see, you may be stuck in the middle in this darkness, but there's sun on this side and there's sun on this side. There's sun above you and there's sun behind you. Don't be scared to receive this. In fact, we're just going to flip this one up. Receive it. And if you find yourself at the end of March, if you find yourself like blocking out some kind of emotion, remember just to nurture your emotions. Nurture that water inside of you, that water that you carry in the air. Nurture that, because it's trying to teach you something. It's trying to teach you a specific emotional level. And for those of you who need to get deeper in touch with your femininity, end of the month is going to be a great time to do that. Whether you're male or female. If you're a female, you can't get too much in touch with your femininity, getting in touch with the feminine goddess, getting in touch with water gods and water goddesses. If you need to call on mermaid energy or even dolphin energy, then that's going to help you this month. Message from the angels. Angel therapy. Archangel Raphael. It's Raphael. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Okay, so all of this, all of the darkness that you're experiencing, you have support. You have a lot of support. And you have, in particular, you have healing support, because that's what Raphael is all about. He's all about healing. And he came out as the therapist. So if you need to go see your therapist, go do it. Go see your therapist. If you need to choose a new one, go ahead. If you need some kind of physical therapy, please take care of yourself. Take care of your body. If you need spiritual therapy, emotional therapy, whatever, there's an app for that. There's just stuff out there for that. There's resources for all kinds of healing. Okay? And allow people to help you, and allow whatever is the bigger thing out there that you believe in, allow that to help you as well. Okay. Aquarius, very interesting energy this month. And that's what I have for you. Again, if you want to book a reading, you can go to unicornfunland.com, book down at the bottom, follow me on Instagram, Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop, come join the tribe. Prayer requests, send in your prayer requests. I pray for people. Also, I stream live at 9 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. every Wednesday night for free rapid fire 1-card readings. Come on through. I'm just doing my weekly Mikaela's workout plan for my intuition. And I always encourage you guys to just come through, hang out. Even if you don't want to ask a free question, you get one free card. But come through, see how it is, see if you like it. And if you do, cool. And hopefully maybe I'll see you there. All love and praise to the universe within me and without me. Spirit, please continue to guide our Aquarius friends. Guide them through the valley of the shadow of darkness. Guide them through the valley of the shadow of death, and show them to flip around anything that doesn't serve them. I love you so very much, Aquarius. You have a beautiful moment, and I'll see you around. Bye.